day 39?
39 and counting.
So 20 days left. We're more than halfway there. We are pulling out of Glacier. I guess we've already pulled out. We're on the road, leaving Glacier, headed southeast today to another harvest host. We'll show you that when we get there.
So let's talk about our
morning
in our campground.
So let me just back step, because I think we mentioned, but I don't know that we in-depthly talked about it. We have stayed at the campground that we're leaving today before, and there was a little confusion when we first got there about what site we were in, because I had booked a full hookup and they put us in an electric only, and they moved us and it wasn't a thing. This time, however,
as you can see with Robert's video and the last video, he wasn't real happy.
This time it was not the same thing. I tried for months to get in touch with them. Of course, they are in Babb, Montana, so over the winter when I was trying to book a spot there, they weren't open because it was like -40 or something crazy like that. So I'll give them a pass on that. I called and left multiple messages. I got transferred. Nobody would answer the phone. Their voicemail would say, leave a message, beep, and then it would promptly hang up on you. So the reservations process was a little frustrating. Finally, I discovered that they were on the Good Sam's website, so I booked through that. Now, this part is my fault because the options were electric, non-electric with water and sewer. I assumed, which I should not have done.
There you go. You know what assuming does.
Especially after last time having an electric only site, but since that was the only option, I thought, oh, well, that must be a full hookup. It's the only electric option. That was not the case. It was not a full hookup. It was just electric. And they were having a Veterans 4th of July powwow when we arrived. So super busy. Super busy, as opposed to when we were here 2 years ago. We were one of maybe 5 RVs, with the exception of a troop of Boy Scouts that had little tents set up along the lake front. So it was a very different experience this time. So we asked if we could possibly move, pay whatever the fee was to upgrade to a full hookup site. No, they were full. Okay, so we got down there, and some of our people, like Robert, tried to cancel one of his sites because he accidentally booked one that was not a full hookup. So he tried to cancel it and book another one. He could never get in touch with anybody at the campground. That's their cancellation policy. You have to cancel within 30 days. And he couldn't get anybody to answer the phone or call him back. So he was unable to cancel, so he booked a second site. And when he got here, somebody was in the site he had tried to cancel. So there's that. They had already paid for it. They had booked it online. And he tried to get his money back, and the girl was quick to tell him that it was in their policies that refunds were only given if you canceled within 30 days. More than 30 days before your arrival date. And he tried to explain to her that he had tried to call. He had left multiple messages. Nobody would call him back. And she said, well, it doesn't really matter that somebody's in that site because you wanted to cancel it anyway. Which he promptly told her that if she wasn't giving him his money back, they hadn't canceled his site then, and he was going to use it because one of our other crawlers needed a place to park. So that was that. It was a little
confusing.
A little confusing and frustrating on day one. Then we went up after the powwow for 4th of July. We went up to see if we could all move to full hookup sites so that we could be able to dump our tanks, since we had planned on a full hookup stay. And they told us that they could not book us through Tuesday, which was when we were leaving. They could get us through Monday. However, today's Tuesday. When we left, I'd say 85% of the park was empty. So I'm not sure why, other than their reservations process seems to be a little confused. I will give them a plug that I was reading online while we were there, that they are under new management. So I don't know how soon or how long ago that took place, and perhaps they're still working out the kinks. But it was very unorganized. Fast forward to today.
Well, let's give a couple positives about it first before we get the big negative. Positives are the views.
Oh, it's beautiful. And when
Out
we
of our
stayed
camp-
there 2 years ago, it was a great stay.
Out of our campsite, you can see glacier, you can see the snow.
You
It's
can
just
see
it's beautiful.
south, I think, St. Mary's Lake. I might get that wrong, but it's right on the lake. It just needs a little TLC. And
A
again,
lot of TLC.
under new management, so perhaps that is on the horizon. It just hasn't happened yet.
We didn't go into the bathhouses, but they said they were worse than outhouses.
They said they were nasty, and that was after the powwow, so I don't know if that had something to do with
They
it.
didn't get cleaned
Then
up
they
after
were
that.
closed out of order, but then yesterday I noticed that they were no longer out of order, so they were back open again. So I did not go in, but I heard that from some of our folks that they were the most disgusting bathrooms they've ever gone in. So
But if you want to be, 5 miles from the
yes,
glacier
but
gate?
if you want to be 5 miles from the St. Mary's Gate of Glacier, it's right there. Electric only was, with our Good Sam's discount, $22.50 a night. I think a full hookup would have been $50 a night. So I probably would have been a little frustrated if I'd have paid $50 a night, even with full hookup, just because they need a little TLC. But I'm giving them credit that maybe they're still working on that, because I did read online under new management. So fast forward to this morning, and they had told us, before you leave, you can just pull into any full hookup site and dump. We were trying to just pull up to the dump station and
Well, we
dump.
have 4 of us dumping,
So Jimmy was just trying to get out of the way. So we pull up to the dump station. There's all these signs at the dump station that you have to pay $10 to dump. Well, it just said $10 fee. See the office. Maybe they were going to pay us, because then maybe it would have been okay. We started dumping, and
backed up.
their tank or whatever overflowed. We finally got the black tank doing little bits at a time. When we got to the fresh water or gray water to try to dump that, it would not go down. So we had to put our hoses back away, go all the way out of the campground and turn around to come back into the campground, pull into a full hookup site, which that's what they told us to do to begin with. So lesson learned. We should have just done that.
Well, I was just trying to give everybody else a
get
spot.
everybody else, be out of everybody's way. But we are all now finally dumped and on the way. But I'm sad to say I don't think anybody in our group would ever stay there again, because the experience was not great.
I would still go back now that I know, if it was the same exact way, and that's what I was expecting. For $20 a night, it
For
wasn't bad.
$22 a
If
night,
I was
it's
going
not
for
bad.
2 or 3 days.
But if you were paying $50 a night for a full hookup, would you still feel that
Probably
way?
not.
Yeah.
But $20, it's not bad.
So perhaps if we were going to stay again, we would check reviews and see if it had gotten any better now that it's under new management.
So anyway, we're on the road now. We're getting ready.
Everybody's dumped. Everybody's got fresh water. Everybody's good.
We're on the road now, going through the mountains. We're going to stop in Browning up here in a few minutes for everybody to fuel up.
And then we're headed, I don't know what the town is, the Harvest Host we're going to.
We're still in Montana, though.
But it will still be in Montana, because I know tomorrow night we're going to be in Billings. So maybe we're in Helena? I don't know. We're somewhere between Babb and Billings tonight at a Harvest Host. We will share that with you. It's a Harvest Host we've never been to. So.
But I'll tell you one thing that I'm going to not regret, but I'm going to miss leaving today. The high yesterday, I think the highest we had yesterday was 82 degrees. We're talking back home, 108, 110, 112.
Yeah, it's a crazy heat index at home. It's miserable. Nobody even wants to go outside. So that's the bad part about heading home, is it seems that it's going to get warmer the further east we go.
Maybe if we get real lucky, the heat wave will bust before we get there, because the weather has changed so much as we've been driving. Maybe we get the heat wave to bust.
Well, and at a full hookup site, it won't be so bad. But at these
It's still hot.
boondocking spots, it's going to work. The people that have generators, it's going to work them. So prayers and positive thoughts that it'll cool off a little bit as we head east, at least when we're boondocking and or at Harvest Host. So we'll show you the Harvest Host when we get there tonight and see what it's about. I'll find out what town it's in before we get there so we can tell you about it, because I'm kind of excited about it. It's going to be something different. We've done a lot of breweries and distilleries, and we've done a couple farms and ranches, so this one's going to be different than all that. So we'll see.
We'll see you guys.
See you there.
So here we are in Big Sky
Deli
Deli.
and bakery in Vaughn. Montana.
But they have good pizza here.
I don't know about pizza, but they're supposed to have good like pastries and sandwiches.
And ice cream. He told me today they have ice cream.
And ice cream. There you go.
I'm glad we brought our head mechanic around though.
He doesn't want to talk to you right now.
No, it's not that.
He doesn't want to talk to you about being whatever, the head mechanic. He's having a hot moment,
It is hot.
a bad moment in the heat. At least
He's
he's in
got
the
it, though.
shade. He got it. He got it off.
So we got here, no issues getting down the road. Mike got here, he had a little bit of issue with his generator starting. His, what do you call it?
Battery disconnect.
Battery disconnect switch went bad. So he had to do a little jumping to get it straight. But now he's up and running. Generator's
his tools
going,
away.
putting the tools away. You know, things happen
So
on the
Joyce
road.
doesn't have to book a flight home.
Yeah,
The
that's what
AC
she-
is working now.
Joyce says she's ready to book a flight home. So we're going to try to see if we can find her some good ice cream, something
At
good to
least
eat.
that's not anything that he could have planned for. Like switches go bad. It happens. It's just one of those things.
So here we are. We're going to check it out. Here's our setup right now. So Ray's coming out of his camper.
I think it's just
Don and them are there. We're over here with Robert and Ann, and there's Mike. So we're gonna make sure he's not having an issue.
You good? Right.
You good? You good? All right, he's got the other generator ready for you if you need it. Yep. I think starts easy. Never mind.
Sourdough. Roast beef.
Mayo,
Cheese. Swiss. Colby. Marble.
all of that. How much can I get?
It says 3 types is extra.
So 2 then.
So I guess you get 2.
Give me 2.
Swiss and pepper jack. I don't know what you want. Sure you don't want mayo? I mean Miracle Whip?
Nope, no Miracle
You
Whip.
want horseradish?
That's fine.
And
Salt and pepper.
mayonnaise?
Yep. Salt and pepper. Pickles. Onions. That's all I need for mine.
Down here,
That's all I need.
this over here, if you don't mind filling it up, and I'll get it for you. So here's our order form.
Why are you looking so pissed off?
Not pissed.
Huh?
Having a good night.
This is a good night?
This is a good night because my stuff's all
What's this
working.
little thing do?
What's that look?
It's a fuzzy ball. What's a fuzzy ball
This is the
for?
microphone.
Oh, okay. And how come
that's-
you didn't have it on now?
So we're trying to teach everybody how to record now.
So if I clipped this on your shirt and turned it on, you could be standing over there at Ray's camera. He could be filming you from here at his camper. You could be pointing and talking, and he'd be recording you, but it would be picking up your voice because this is with you.
Oh, okay.
Versus instead of you having to be close enough to the camera.
So what that really does is makes it so you can hear her closer in your ear. Yeah, we don't like
Is that
that,
a
dude.
good thing or a bad thing?
Bad.
I don't know. While ago, you did pretty good by yourself sitting over here.
Or like if you put that on a tripod, like if you were trying to record like us, like say you put the camera here and we're gonna be walking away,
Okay.
you can have this on. We can be walking away and talking. It's still
When
recording
you
us
do your
as we're
videos,
walking off
is that
into
how
the
it do
distance.
it? You do it?
Mhm.
Okay.
Is that how you do it?
doesn't take my skill real well.
That look.
Was that a shot?
Can you can give me a snapshot out of there, right?
Oh yeah. Well, usually when I do it, I zoom into her face. The eye roll usually.
The eye roll.
Watch.
I saw the eye
Let's
roll.
see it. Let's see it. But you can't do it on command,
No.
huh?
I got a coffee cup that says, "Did I roll my eyes out loud?"
I have a caption, a wooden caption that somebody gave me. It says, "Oh, did I just eye roll out loud?" I also have a dish towel that Cindy Strange gave me that says, "Behind every good man is a woman rolling her eyes."
Oh, absolutely.
Well, at least I qualified as a good man, so I guess I'm good.
We never said y'all weren't good men.
Oh,
We just said
Just make us roll our eyes a lot.
Hello.
See, rolling my eyes keeps me from using my outside voice.
My mother-in-law was with us for 18 years, and whenever I went to make a decision, I would say what it was. I'd look at both of their expressions and say, or not. They worked.
Smart man.
It took him my mother coming to live with us to do that.
this is what we're gonna do.
He looked it up my
Or not.
face and
Or maybe not.
Or not.
If y'all don't think it's a good idea, we won't do it.
He decided that probably wasn't a good idea.
Yeah, it's just, it keeps me from using my outside voice sometimes.
We changing plans again?
It ain't gonna work. Even the phone was
Even the fan? The fan was tripping.
So it's the end of our day here in, I keep forgetting where we are.
Vaughn at the Big Sky Deli
Big Sky Deli, that's
and
it.
Bakery.
So today, we had a roast beef sandwich. I had a roast beef sandwich. What did you have? You remember what
And
you
a
ate?
ham and turkey sandwich.
And then we all ran into Wally World to get a couple things.
Do a little shopping.
Let me turn this around here. Do a little shopping for the next couple days because we are running out of supplies. So we ran into Walmart, which was only 15 minutes down the road. Lisa had a little bit of fun in Walmart. She was playing around. Yep, she don't even remember. We'll show you that. We'll show you that.
Can you get these for our ladder? Almost.
For what?
For the feet of our stairs. These are 4s, but these are 2s.
I don't know how big their feet are.
They're cute though, right? They don't have 1s.
And we all came back and we made some leftovers for a little potluck for the night. And then we all sat around and just relaxed.
Yes, we did. And they have a great little, like they have a pavilion here. I'm sure it's because people will order their food and sit outside and eat. They have a huge playground, so since they were closed, because they close at 5:30, we were able to take advantage of their pavilion and use it for our potluck space. And the kids were able to
Play on the playground.
play on the playground. So
Today,
it was
some
a good stop. It was very hot.
Yep. Today,
Very
some of
hot.
our people had some issues with some generators since it was 99 degrees a day travel and their campers were hot. So I know 2 of them are going to probably go to campgrounds tomorrow while we go to boondocking, Cabela's, dry camping in a parking lot. So that's just the way it goes, guys. Sometimes when you're out there and it gets hot, the generators can't keep up. They can't do what they're supposed to do.
Yeah,
Ours
both
have done
of
it
their
before.
ACs aren't working. They can't run both of their ACs.
And it's supposed to be 101 sleeping in a parking lot. So
It's hot. It's hot on the asphalt. Like the last time, well,
That was-
not
we-
the last time, but we did stay at that Bass Pro Pyramid one time. Not this trip, but prior. And it was so hot that when you turned the cold water on, it came out hot because the water in the tanks was hot because the hot off the asphalt.
we had no cold water. That made a miserable princess shower.
He said, "You didn't even run the hot water heater. You took a cold shower. You don't like cold showers." I said, "No, the cold water comes out hot."
So hopefully they get a good site over there. They get 50 amp. They can get everything hooked up. They can drain their tanks, flush their tanks. As we, the last place we were just at, the campground, the black, what was it?
Chewing black
Black bones. We couldn't really do a lot of flushing and stuff there. So maybe they can get their tanks flushed out they can get some nice cool temperatures over there. And we're going to work on Ray's generators today. Hopefully get him hooked up so he can run 2 of his generators so he can run all of his air conditioners, because it is miserable, guys, when it's 94 degrees in your camper and you cannot get it cold.
Yeah, it was 91 yesterday at dinner time inside their camper. I mean, it wasn't super cool in ours, but it was way cooler than that. But then it cooled off last night, so hopefully they were able to, once it cooled off and the ACs didn't have to push so hard. Hopefully
So we're going to get off here now, get to bed, get some relaxation. Hopefully we don't sweat to death in the bed. No, it's
not
cool
that
enough
hot.
in here. And we'll see you guys tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to get some breakfast.
At the deli, they
At the
have
deli.
cinnamon rolls and pies.
Yeah, I wish they
and
had their sandwiches, though. But the sandwiches,
biscuits and gravy and
only on weekends.
burritos and coffee. So
So we're going to show you what all that looks like tomorrow morning, guys. So we'll see you tomorrow.
Right, we're right here having dinner. We're trying to figure out what's going on with this generator over here. The generators won't start the air conditioners, but we'll try to find it out. We'll, I don't know where Jim went.
They left you.
He left me.
That stuff on the
Flip it the other way.
now the other side.
Robert, you gotta flip the other way.
It's on.
I know, but he needs it this way.
Okay. What do you think of Jimmy running this crew right now?
You're doing a good job.
Come on, give me the honest opinion. He's not here now. Let's talk dirty now.
Oh, dirty
Give me-
now.
He's not here. He's not here. What do you think?
I mean, he made me lead the pack for a while today. It was still a lot of pressure, you know, leading this pack.
Yeah, it's tough to be up front, ain't
It
it?
is.
So,
Yeah.
and did you make Jimmy's day today?
I'm not sure, but I made your day.
There you go. And you? Where's Frank been? I ain't seen Frank in like a week. What's going on?
He's been hiding.
Frank took a vacation?
Yeah, he was afraid of those damn bears and elk and everything else.
We got to fix that. We can't have a chicken Frank.
Of course, this afternoon he was making out with Lisa.
Oh!
You wait till you see his video when he was swimming in his underwear.
What do you think about this crawl?
I don't know, but you're facing like up in the air.
No, I'm not. I got this ugly ass mug in my face right now. See? Look.
Yep, there's an ugly mug right there.
Man, that's the best looking thing you're going to see tonight right there.